welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. We are kicking off our week with National Pecan Day, and we've got the perfect homemade pecans crafted right here in the Valley. Joining us from EC Gourmet Pecans is Elizabeth Cruz. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for the invite.
So we're celebrating today. Let's tell our friends at home a little bit more about EC Gourmet Pecans.
Perfect. EC Gourmet Pecans is a business that started back in December 2020.
Okay.
It started actually as a holiday gift idea. That's how we started. Fast forward, November 2023, we have our first pop-up market in Brownsville, Texas, and that's how we start selling the cinnamon roasted pecans, which is the original product or the first product that we launched to the market.
Wow.
Now, a few months later, or a year and a half later, we are happy to say that we have extended our product line, different flavors that we are offering for pecans, and adding also additional notes to the menu that we have.
Right, and as you guys can see, as she mentioned, they've got a lot of different flavors here. So let's talk a little bit about them, Elizabeth, because I know you've got some new ones that you just launched.
That's correct. Actually, the last one that we just launched is this spicy flavor, which is spicy pecans, and it's spicy and salty, so we call it spalty.
Oh, cute.
We are close to launch, and I wanted to bring it here as the news.
Nice.
For the program, we are going to be launching the strawberry pecan flavor, which is a new one that we are going to start selling on April 26th.
Wow.
And then we have also one of the most popular, which is the sugar-free cinnamon roasted pecans. It's a very healthy option for people that doesn't want to consume actual sugar.
Perfect.
And the most popular, of course, is the cinnamon roasted pecans.
Wow. Okay. And I was even going to say, just in case somebody out there wants to be a little healthy, you've got the keto option as well. Tell us about that one.
Yes, keto option, we offer the pecans and we offer the almonds too. This is made with a natural sugar substitute, plant-based, 0 calories, so it has 0 sugar itself, but if you try them, you still get that sweetness on the pecan without getting the aftertaste that typically sugar substitutes will leave in your mouth.
Right, exactly. Well, there you go, guys. So many different options. So I'm going to try one for myself here, of course, because I got to celebrate today too. This one you said is the cinnamon
roasted
and this
pecans.
is the best seller.
This is the best seller,
Perfect.
the most popular.
So while
That's
I take a bite
started.
here, Elizabeth, can you tell people where they can find you, or how do they go about ordering from you if they want some?
Absolutely. You can find us on Facebook as EC Gourmet Pecans. So you can find us on Instagram as EC Gourmet Pecan without the S at the end. You can send us a text message or give us a call, 956-567-1333. That's how you can find us. We are going to be launching the website to sell online soon, but for now, you can reach out directly to us.
Well, I gotta say, you guys, this tastes so delicious, like a cinnamon roll almost, but it's in a little pecan. It's so good. So I can only imagine that these flavors that are going to launch soon are going to be just as delicious. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us, telling us all about your business and celebrating National Pecan Day with us.
Thank you. Happy National Pecan Day, everyone.
And again, if you are looking to get your hands on some EC Gourmet Pecans for yourself, you can find out more information on their social media pages. We have their Instagram handle up on the screen. And from ground to the sea, this restaurant in Brownsville is where you can get a taste of surf or turf. Take 5's Danny Cantu is at Monarca Baja Kitchen with the story.
Mix Baja seafood with a little bit of Mediterranean and you get Monarca Baja Kitchen right here in downtown Brownsville. There are so many unique flavors, but you'll just have to come in and try it yourself. Let's go. Whether you're in the mood for a fun night out or a relaxing evening, Monarca Baja Kitchen in Brownsville is just the place you'll want to stop by.
Our style of kitchen is Baja Med, Baja from Baja California. Med, it just makes notice of how we have Mediterranean infusions and also Asian touches.
Abraham Mireles and his team have been cooking up this idea for a while and are so excited to share the taste of their colorful and flavorful packed creations with the RGV.
I always like to ask our guests how hungry they are on a 1 to 5, because we have meals that will fit any level of hunger that you're feeling in. The freshest flavors and ingredients that are out there, you will find in our dishes.
From oysters to ceviche, aguachiles, and more, every plate bursts with freshness. And don't forget to save room for dessert. Monarca puts a creative twist on the classics.
So we try to keep it local, we try to keep it as fresh as possible.
Now let's talk drinks. Head up to the second floor and you'll find Monarca's full bar, where craft cocktails are made with handcrafted syrups and fresh juices.
We have wine, beer, and cocktails. All of our cocktails are craft cocktails. Everything's, there's a lot of art that goes into it.
Between the stunning building, the vibrant flavors, and the elevated drink menu, Monarca is becoming the downtown spot you'll keep coming back to.
Every day that I come in and I open the door and I receive a new guest, or I receive a repeating guest, it's just a very rewarding experience.
If you're planning to make Monarca Baja Kitchen your next lunch or dinner date, you can find them on OpenTable or just give them a call.
Everyone that you'll see here will always receive you with a smile, and if you're coming in with an upside down smile, we'll make sure we turn it around.
For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
The Village in the Valley is hosting their annual event, Juneteenth Perfecting Unity Celebration. And here to tell us all about it is Marsha Terry. Marsha, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me here today, Millie. I appreciate it.
So I want to give our Take 5ers a little bit of a better idea about Viva.
So Viva, as we affectionately call it, is Village in the Valley, and it was founded in my home, in our kitchen, in 2019. And then in 2020, the organization, we had to pivot in terms of what we were going to do, because 2020
can come and experience it for themselves. So how do people get tickets? How do they go about that?
So tickets are available on our website, villageinthevalley.org. That's the primary place to go. Of course, you can find out more about our event on our social media, Facebook and on Instagram. Our theme this year is Celebrate Your Culture and Dress in your culture. So, you know, if you're from Mexico, if you're from Germany, if you're from Canada, like I'm from, you're from Jamaica, whatever that represents for you in clothing, we highly encourage you to come dressed like that.
Perfect. And of course, we were also talking, you are looking for some local restaurants, but you're also looking if anybody wants to participate as a sponsor, or if they want to give a live auction donation. How do they go about doing that?
Yes, again, and we are looking for sponsorships. We are looking if you would like to donate a live auction item or a silent auction item. And the reason that we host this gala is really to go towards some of our programs that we offer through Village in the Valley on our students that get scholarships.
Oh, perfect. So you're going to come out, you're going to have a good time, but this is all going towards a great cause.
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. Well, Marsha, thank you so much for joining us today, telling us all about this great event.
Thank you so much for having me.
And again, you guys, Viva's Juneteenth celebration will be June 14th at the Mission Event Center on Sherry Road. The doors will open at 6 p.m. To find out more information about Viva and their other events or how you can donate, you can go to villageinthevalley.org. Still ahead on Take 5, this bus may not be taking you to school, but it is taking you on the flavor ride of your life. Brandon Rubalcaba visits Taco Mañanero next. And Easter is almost here. We've got some snacks that you can make that are both delicious and healthy for the kiddos. Monday Meals Easter Edition is on the way later on in the show. She joined the Channel 5 sports team in November of 2023, but she first started behind the scenes. Channel 5 sports reporter Daniela Hernandez joins us with her 5 facts coming up.
At Wells Fargo, we get it. You started your business to spend time on the things you love, not banking. That's why we offer business checking, payments, and lending all in one place. You're good at business, we're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
Hey there, Rio Grande Valley. This is Greg checking in with Omnisave Roofing. People are used to buying warranties and guarantees. With Omnisave Roofing, you don't need to do that. We give you our guarantee, no extra charge, because we know our quality. With us, you'll never roof again.
This week, lawmakers return home to face families and businesses impacted by the tariff chaos. Plus, where the U.S.-China trade war stands. World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
the future of football in the RGV. Join us for our coverage of the inaugural UTRGV Spring Football Game Thursday, April 17. The Vaqueros will take the field for the first time, and Channel 5 Sports will have exclusive coverage on Channel 5 News at 5, 6, and 10. It's more than just a game. It's history in the making. Don't miss the coverage of the inaugural UTRGV Spring Football Game, only on Channel 5. The coverage of the UTRGV Spring Game is supported by Burt Ogden Buick GMC.
Days like this, the anticipation's half the fun. The call to adventure, possibilities in every direction. From first catch to biggest catch of the season, this is where it starts. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Car crashes can leave you feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, but you can stand tall again with the Law Giant on your side. We handle serious injury cases and we win big. Call 956-9 today.
Attention RGV, big news. As of January 1st, Texas no longer requires a state inspection to renew your personal vehicle. That's right, just bring your ID and auto insurance and you're ready to renew. At Bridgepoint Insurance, you can purchase auto insurance and renew your registration all at once. We offer DMV services such as registration renewals, title transfers, permits, and more. And don't forget to take advantage of our drive-through service. Visit Bridgepoint Insurance in McAllen, Mission, or Donna. Bridgepoint Insurance, we got you covered.
At Wells Fargo, we get it. You started your business to spend time on the things you love, not banking. That's why we offer business checking, payments, and lending all in one place. You're good at business, we're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, this ride's got room for everyone. We're taking you inside the Taco Mañanero food truck that's serving up Class A flavor all across the valley.
What happens when you mix a love for authentic Mexican food with a yellow school bus and a whole lot of heart? You get Taco Mañanero, the restaurant that grew into a valley-wide flavor fiesta. It all started with one man, a former school bus driver with a dream. He hung up his keys, picked up a spatula, and fired up the plancha. The morning route? Now it's a breakfast rush.
So our name is El Taco Mañanero, which in English is breakfast taco, because initially that's all we would focus on.
But word spread fast, and before they knew it, the lunch crowd started showing up too. Then dinner, then cravings at all hours. Now with multiple locations opening across the valley, you'd think they might slow down. Well, think again. Meet the newest ride in town, Taco Mañanero School Bus Food Truck, bringing the sabor to streets across the valley.
My dad was like, we should invest in a food truck. And he was like, you know what? What do we do on a bus? I miss driving the bus.
For the Muniz family, this isn't just a business move. It's a full circle moment. The bus driver who once took kids to school now takes tacos to the people.
He was my bus driver from pre-K all the way to like second grade. And like the fact that like 20 years later, I'm here in the back seat, like, you know, as my dad being the bus driver again, it felt really nice.
Now the bus is back on the road, but this time it's booked for fun. From proms and teacher appreciation days to school lunches and weddings.
We're always wanting to grow and, get new experiences, so anything is possible.
Well, you guys, we've been talking a lot about the amazing food on the Mañanero bus, but how about we go ahead and try it? Come on. Hi, can we get the Mañanero burger, some sincronizadas, maybe some lunches?
Okay, a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. We are gonna go to town on all of this. Thank you so much.
And the food? Let's just say you're going to wish this bus made daily stops near you.
That is delicious.
Everything is crafted fresh right on the bus. From the sizzling sincronizadas with gooey cheese and tender fillings to the Mañanero burger, a fusion of juicy egg, crispy bacon, and the crunch of tacos de trompo. Every morning they source the freshest local ingredients, chopped, prepped, and cooked in-house. It's the kind of food that makes your mouth water before the first bite. and has you planning your next one before you even finish.
I'm super proud of him. I will hope to be one day as hardworking, as determined, and envision all these things like he is.
The Taco Mañanero School Bus food truck isn't just a meal. It's a moment, a rolling celebration of where the Muniz family started and where Taco Mañanero is going. So next time you see a school bus roll up, don't grab your backpack, grab your appetite. And trust me, you won't want to miss this bus. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
Easter is just around the corner, and we're helping you avoid all those added sugars. We've got some tips in our Monday meal segment just ahead.
What is the key to my success? It's having a bank that you can rely on. I can rely on my bank. Can you?
At Lone Star National Bank, we do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. When you need to grow your business, LSNB is there as the #1 lender to small businesses in South Texas.
Just like my small business. My bank is #1. Is yours?
Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
At PSJA ISD, we believe every child deserves a head start toward success, and it starts in our pre-K-3 programs. Our classrooms are designed to spark curiosity and lay the foundation for lifelong learning. With play-based activities and nurturing educators, your child is more than just prepared, they're inspired. Our Building Blocks Academies, elementary schools, and partnerships with over 40 child care centers create a seamless path, making early education accessible and of the highest quality. Choose PSJA ISD, where the journey to success begins from cradle to college.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
My family immigrated to the United States to provide us with opportunity, and because of that, I became a first-generation college graduate. My name is Susana Silva, and I want you to have that same opportunity. Come see me personally, and let's assess what options you have for your immigration case. My team and I will help you reach your dream. Don't leave your future to chance. You've come this far, now let me help you in this final step. Call the law office of Susana Silva today.
Texas is growing fast.
And that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
At FCB, we're rooted in the Valley.
From Brownsville to South Padre Island.
From Harlingen to McAllen.
From San Benito
to Los Fresnos and Raymondville.
We're large enough to make a difference and local enough to make you feel at home.
Make FCB your bank.
And it was pretty nice weather to start the morning, but what are we looking at tonight? Let's check in with our meteorologist for our Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, the warmth, the humidity, that's all going to continue, and it continues to climb. So mid to upper 80s later on this evening. The short sleeve shirts are going to be needed throughout the entire week. I know a lot of people have plans this week. The short sleeve shirts, the shorts, all of that's going to be needed. That with the hats and sunglasses. We do get partly cloudy into tomorrow, but overall our high temperatures back into the mid and upper 80s. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Easter is soon coming up, and just in case you were planning on making some treats, we have a nutritionist here with us to let us know how you can make them healthier. Joining us now is Peggy Ramon Rosales. Peggy, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about these treats. First of all, such a cute setup that we have going on for Easter. And we know people like to have, you know, some sweets here and there when they're celebrating, but we're giving them some alternatives they can use to make them just a little healthier.
Exactly. So I have made up a few recipes. So we all love like a nice candy, peanut butter, like a Reese's, right? So this is a new little version, a healthier alternative. So we use dark chocolate instead of like the typical milk chocolate. Has tons of sugar. Right. So and then actually has some benefits, right? Antioxidants. So it's a great choice. Melt that, of course, over a nice peanut butter base. So peanut butter almond flour, a little bit of monk fruit sweetener, right, egg, and we just mixed it up together. Put it in the freezer, really, really easy, and then we added the chocolate over. So really simple, and of course, a yummy alternative. Tons of good protein with peanut butter,
Of course, right, yeah.
So great, great choices. A nice lemon cookie here, also with another alternative to regular white flour. We use an almond flour as well. A little bit of lemon juice, lemon zest, egg, real simple. Also the monk fruit sweetener as well, really simple. Baked it, use your own little glaze with the monk fruit sweetener again. And a little bit of lemon juice, lemon zest, really simple.
And it all comes together. And then we have these cuties over here, this little cupcake.
Yes, we all love a carrot cake or carrot cupcake.
Can't go wrong, yes, I agree.
So really simple too. We use a different alternative, which is the almond flour as well. Again, we did like the monk fruit sweetener in there, a little bit of coconut oil instead of the other refined oils. We don't want to use that too much.
Right.
And real simple, of course, egg and the almond flour. Really simple baked, and we did a homemade cream cheese frosting. Really simple to do as well.
Right. So again, you can definitely celebrate Easter, have some good treats, some tasty treats, but these are just ways that you can make them just a little healthier with these simple alternatives. And these are all things that you can purchase at your local H-E-B.
Yes, exactly. So instead of having like a nice, big cupcake that's really heavy on the tummy, and we tend to feel it right afterwards, alternatives to sugar, to flour, so we don't feel that bloatness and the yuckiness that we normally feel.
Right, and again, we're really watching those sugars, which is the perfect time. As you guys know, April, we are really focusing on diabetes here for KRGV for our Heart of the Valley. So these are definitely some things that you can start to utilize now, and you can keep them for a while and learn to make your treats with them.
Exactly.
Perfect. Peggy, and if anybody has any questions, if they have any more concerns, they want to reach out to you, where can they find you?
Yes, so we're at 8025 North 10th Street in the North Park Village Plaza.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And reminder, guys, you can join us here every Monday for more tips and tricks on how to make your meals that much healthier. You can also visit Peggy in McAllen. You can visit her at 8025 North 10th Street, Suite 160 in McAllen. Joe De Leon headed out to Brownsville and found a shop that's got goodies galore. We are taking you inside later on Take 5. But next, do you know which glass is appropriate to use at the dinner table? It's probably not the one you think. Our Take 5 table talk with our etiquette expert is coming up after the break.
The future of football in the RGV. Join us for our coverage of the inaugural UT-RGV Spring Football Game Thursday, April 17. The Vaqueros will take the field for the first time, and Channel 5 Sports will have exclusive coverage on Channel 5 News at 5, 6, and 10. It's more than just a game. It's history in the making. Don't miss the coverage of the inaugural UT-RGV Spring Football Game, only on Channel 5. The coverage of the UT-RGV Spring Game is supported by Bert Ogden Buick GMC.
I finally put the baby down.
Oh, nice. Look how much we earned this month.
Nice.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our high-yield Liberty Plus bundle, you can earn and save even more. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Do y'all do this every time? Yay!
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana and Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Bert Ogden Auto Group presents The Crawfish Boil on Friday, April 25th at Las Palmas Race Park in Mission, and you need to be there. Jason Boland and the Stragglers are headlining, with Rustic Rose opening and Southern Ashes jamming as well. Feast on mouth-watering crawfish straight from the bayou, plus shrimp and dewy sausage and plenty of ice-cold beer. It's a party, y'all, and it's all supporting local charities. Tickets are selling fast. Get yours at thecrawfishboil.com. Let the good times roll.
We're making a Valley Promise, a commitment to affordable college for students that take the pledge.
I promise to seize the opportunity.
I promise to earn a technical degree.
I promise to earn an associate degree.
As community leaders,
we promise
to support this initiative.
We promise to raise money for this initiative.
We promise to grow this initiative until college is free for all.
The Valley Promise, for our students, our communities, and for our future.
It's Ram Truck Month at Burns Motors.
Your choice. Get a new 25 Ram 1500 Tradesman Sport Crew Cab or a new 25 Ram 1500 Tradesman Night Edition Crew Cab for $39,988.
Bigger, better Burns. Mission to McAllen.
Welcome back. You're sitting down for dinner and you have glasses galore in front of you. So which glass do you use for what and why? Dr. Barbara Bagolino-Hossa is here with our answer. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Millie. Glasses, sometimes they're so confusing, right? Because there's so many. So I thought today we'd just kind of go through what the different glasses are for,
okay,
kind of how to use them, and then if you have any questions about them, because it can be a little bit confusing and stressful for people when they sit down at a very formal setting.
Absolutely. Sometimes there's, you know, multiple and you don't know which to grab first. So I'm glad we're going through them. Let's go ahead and get started.
All right. So this glass on the end, this is a glass that you would see a lot of times for whiskey or bourbon.
Got it.
It's a short glass with a wide open on the top. It sometimes comes with a cube of ice or something, but sometimes not. It just depends on the liquid that's put in there. But this size is for just a small drink of whiskey. It's not usually a glass that would be full to the top.
Got it. Okay. And this one, since it doesn't really have a little stem, where would you hold this? How
you just hold this one regularly, like
just
with your hand. Yeah, there's no special way to hold this one because the temperature if they want it cold, if it's a liquid that's supposed to be cold, they'll have ice cubes or some kind of cube in there. If not, then it's okay if your hand is on it. If it warms up a little bit, it's not going to hurt the liquid.
It'll be fine.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And so we'll move on to this beautiful glass here.
So this glass is called a champagne coupe. And these are very popular, like at weddings. You'll see them stacked up and they pour the champagne and it all comes down.
Yes.
But it is intended for us to enjoy champagne and all the bubbles and things that come with it. So that's why it has kind of an open face up here at the top. These we would always hold by the stem. You never want to hold them. First of all, there's not a lot of room to hold it this way. But you don't want to warm up the liquid with the warmth of your hand. So you would always hold these by the stem of the glass.
Perfect. And obviously just being a little more careful because this one's it's a little more open, right?
Yes,
less space
it's a little more open, so you do need to be careful with this. Also, when you're drinking from glasses like this, especially for women with our lipstick, we want to make sure we're drinking from the same spot every time so that we don't have lipstick stains all around the glass. So we just want to be conscious about, okay, if I'm drinking from right here, I'll have lipstick there, but only there.
Right, just not to make a big old mess on there.
Right.
Perfect, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, and then we've got this one here as well. What is this?
This is our wine glass. So this one is intended for red or white wine. And this one also, we would be holding it by the stem, of course. We don't want to hold it by the glass again because it'll warm up the liquid and change the temperature of it. So we always hold these by the stem as well.
Perfect. And this one here that we have next is a little bigger.
Yes, this one is bigger. So this is your water or your tea glass. This is probably the most common glass that you're going to see at a setting, and it is for your water or tea. This one doesn't have much of a stem, so you're going to hold it right at the bottom. Because water or tea generally do come with ice if they want it chilled, right? So this one, it's okay to hold at the bottom.
Right, and I have to ask, just in case this is the one you're probably going to be grabbing the most throughout your meal, if you do have lipstick, is it appropriate to wipe it off?
You can, but rather than do that, you would like to just be conscious about where your lipstick is going and try to keep it in the same. It's okay if there's lipstick in the same spot. It doesn't have to be clean. We just don't want lipstick all the way around the glass.
Got it. Okay, makes sense. And then we finally have these here.
And then finally, these are our champagne flutes again. So these, with the coupes, both of these hold champagne. The difference is usually the type of champagne. So this one is intended to give your nose a chance to really take in all the bubbles and the smells of the champagne while you're drinking.
Got it.
But they are both for champagne.
Perfect. So this is maybe more for something of a special occasion, a special champagne they're bringing out.
Yes, and these are often the ones that you see the toast.
Right.
You don't toast as much with these because the liquid will probably slosh
yes,
around
not
a little
lot
bit.
of room there.
So you see more of the toasting happen here. And as a reminder, remember when we're toasting,
That's right.
we don't clink
We
the
do
glasses.
not clink the glasses. We just raise them up.
We just raise them up.
Perfect. Okay, well, we're going to send you a toast. Dr. Barbara, thank you so much for joining us, giving us all this great info.
Thank you so much.
And again, guys, remember, you can join us here every Monday for the table do's and don'ts on our Take 5 Table Talk. Up next on Take 5, farmers, ranchers, and anybody with a green thumb are welcome. There's only a couple days left for this community event. We're going to get to learn all about it next.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. What's an example of a case that you're proud of? Recently, we had a family of 4 that suffered a fire in their home. The house was in such bad shape they couldn't even live there anymore. We worked with the insurance company to get the claim covered. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
Tonight, it's night 2 of American Idol at Aulani, a Disney resort and spa.
Drop the mic.
Josh Groban mentors and performs, and the remaining top 24 sing for your vote.
You're incredible.
American Idol, new tonight on ABC.
Here at the Deep End, we're dedicated to providing a fun, family, and physical experience. We're more than just an amazing bar that serves your favorite beers and cocktails.
Sunday to Thursday, all day, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 5. If you buy 2 meals and 2 drinks, you get free pool or free golf.
We have new drink specials every day, along with happy hour where you can enjoy $3 16-ounce draft beers or cocktails. Visit the Deep End today, where the beers are cold, food is hot, and the games are fun.
Before taking this art class, I only thought of art as a fun hobby, but now my art is going into a museum. This is a really big deal for me. In my art class, I learned all about the basic techniques of art, and now I'm taking it to another level. Art is fun and relaxing for me. It has become my passion and will continue to be an important part of my life.
Discover your passion at Weslaco ISD. Registration is now open for the 2025-2026 school year.
As the HEB Boilmaster, I always get excited for the season because it's the most wonderful time of year for crawfish. And at HEB, we sell more crawfish in Texas than anyone. We're talking big, fresh, live Louisiana crawfish. Plus, with our in-store boils, we do the prepping, spicing, and cooking. So you can just pinch, pull, and be merry. HEB. Here, crawfish season is better.
Too often, families are torn apart when trying to divide a loved one's assets. Unfortunately, knowing if you will need a will or a trust can be confusing. I'm attorney Susana Silva, and I will guide you through the process. Don't wait. Call me now.
On this National Gardening Day, there's an upcoming community event to teach the Valley how to grow together. From food to plants, you can discover a lot at the Food Summit. Here to tell us all about it is Perla Schrock from the Eco Health Institute. Perla, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit more about the Eco Health Institute first. I want to give our friends at home a little bit of a better idea of your mission.
Okay, yes. So the Eco Health Institute is a local nonprofit that was based out of the need to get more local food in the Valley, so to connect farmers, ranchers, you know, anybody that produces food to education systems, helping with just, it's kind of in the name, Eco Health Institute, so yes. Environment, health, anything like that. So getting them in touch here together.
Right, and it's, I think, the perfect day for us to be talking about this summit because I think it's so important to know where our food is coming from and the process behind it. So let's talk about the Food Summit. What can people expect if they attend?
Okay, so to begin, the Food Summit has been happening now for 3 years.
Okay.
And so it's a conference for anybody all over the RGV. This year it's taking place in Brownsville.
Okay.
And so it's going to be a conference that talks about just anything in the food system. So there's going to be spaces for farmers and ranchers. There's going to be spaces for small food entrepreneurs. And then anybody who's interested in the food system, like has any ounce of like interest
You're right.
is welcome to come.
Okay,
so
perfect.
there's going to be panel sessions about how can I market my business? How do I get more funding for XYZ? The really cool thing about this summit is that we're going to have a seed plant exchange. And so if you have any questions about how can I make sure that my plant stays alive?
Right.
You know, what grows best here? We're gonna have that as well. And so like I said before, you don't have to be a farmer or rancher to come to this conference. If you have any interest in the local food system here in the RGV, this is the place to go.
Wow, and right, so I was confiding in Perla earlier and telling her I'm not the best with plants. They don't last too long, but this is a great place just in case someone that's like me maybe doesn't really know all that much about it. Just as long as you're curious and you have that interest, you can come and you can attend. Perfect. So how can people go about purchasing their tickets? Where do they find all that information if they want to attend?
Yes. So we have an Instagram and Facebook. So Instagram food.summit, and then we also have a webpage that you can go on and find the tickets and then have the agenda and just like the timing of everything. So everything is there online.
Perfect. Well, Perla, thank you so much for joining us today, telling us all about this great event. And again, you guys, the Food Summit, a farmer, rancher, and community event, is happening April 22nd at the Brownsville Event Center. For more information, you can go to ecohealthinstitute.com. For tickets, you can also search up the event on bright.com. And still ahead on Take 5, you've seen her at football, basketball, baseball, and so many other games across the valley. But just how much do you know about her? 5 Facts with Daniela Hernandez is on the way. But next, an old Coca-Cola building turned into a pastry paradise. When we come back from the break, we're going to take you to Brownsville to see what's inside Sweet Co.
This is him. You need an eye exam.
Wait weeks for an appointment? Now that's criminal.
Word on the street is at Stanton Optical, you don't have to wait for an eye exam. 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79 all same day. Stanton Optical, easy as our thing.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
As a business person, what is your peace of mind worth to you? At BML CPAs and Advisors, we think it should be worth a lot. As the Valley's largest accounting firm, we are professional and accessible. We communicate, we evaluate, and we offer sound business advice with a personal touch. Plus, we do it on both sides of the border. For those who appreciate excellent work, call BML, the firm that other firms call for advice. Then rest easy. BML CPAs and Advisors.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
Texas is growing fast, and that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
At Texas National Bank, we know what running a local business means.
Good morning, everybody.
And the countless moments no one ever sees. From the early mornings to the long hours and every moment in between, we are there with you.
At Stanton, get a stash of contacts for year-round freshness. With 1 year of AccuView Oasis for $149, plus a free contact lens eye exam. Lowest price of the year. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're working on at this hour. An accused cat killer is out on bond. Alec Espericueta is from Palmhurst. He's accused of beating a stray cat to death outside a gym in Mission. He is now charged with animal cruelty. McAllen police are looking for the person who shot someone yesterday afternoon. It happened at a home on South 26th Street. One person is in the hospital. If you know anything, you're asked to call McAllen Crime Stoppers.
Across the valley, the rest of the evening temperatures will cool off a little, but not a lot. By the time we get to 9 o'clock, we're still 74 degrees, mainly clear skies all across the valley this evening with a bit of a breeze out of the southeast, about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Bottom line, it's rain-free, pretty comfortable out there tonight. An update to your forecast coming up at 5 and 6. Christine.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Join us for more news, weather, and sports at 5, 6, and 10. Take 5 continues after this.
If you've been hit by hunger, scan the QR code and download the new Stars app. Click Order Now to place your order and push the button to let them know when you arrive. Stars app ordering, now available at Stars Drive-In.
Does your dentist understand you?
I have a pet fish.
You got a pet fish? No way, I used to have one when I was a kid.
Here at Agua Dental, we understand you. Visit your favorite dentist for your family's dental needs. Splash into one of our locations across the valley.
Louis, why do you have 2 AC units? Isn't one good enough?
No, Rosemary, this is an AC unit, and this is the incredible heat pump.
But they look the same.
They both look the same, but the incredible heat pump heats and cools.
But it's still an AC unit?
Only better. It operates at a fraction of the cost, and for a limited time, I'm offering the incredible heat pump for the same price of our standard AC.
If you want to be cool
and warm,
get a heat pump.
How incredible is that? And remember, you can always trust the Texan Pink.
Mrs. Lopez, thank you for your trust and patience in this most trying of times. While we have triumphed in your case, we cannot right all past wrongs. Our hope is that this resolution and compensation can begin to heal and strengthen your family. We are here for you, always. God bless Ezequiel Reina.
Magic Valley Electric is more than an electric company. We've created programs that give back to our community and support the dreams of students through our scholarship programs throughout the Rio Grande Valley. Our members also do their part by rounding up their electric bills up to the nearest dollar. Their donations help us give 100% of that money to local charities. We power more than buildings. We empower our people right here in the Rio Grande Valley. Magic Valley Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Sweet Baby Ray. Get lost in the sauce with an order of buffalo chicken strips at Stars. 3 all-white meat chicken strips smothered in Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce. Perfect for dipping. Make it a combo with fries and a drink. Buffalo chicken strips, only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
A woman in the city of Brownsville discovered her passion for sweet treats and turned it into a business. Take 5's Jill De Leon tells us the story of Sweetco. Let's take a look.
If you're craving something sweet, look no further than Sweetco Bakery and More here in the city of Brownsville.
I like sweets a lot. I think it's what I enjoy most of a meal.
Lourdes is the mastermind behind Sweetco Bakery in the city of Brownsville. Her creativity and passion is shown in every corner and in every pastry that is made. But that passion for making baked goods didn't always exist. Her first love was architecture.
Old buildings have always been very intriguing to me, and I'm very passionate about architecture.
And you can tell she has an eye for architecture when you pass by Washington and 10th. That's where you'll find Sweetco Bakery. But pastries weren't originally made inside that building back in the early 1900s.
It became the Coca-Cola building. The second story was where they had all the syrup making and the mixtures and everything. And I have had a couple of people come in and say that they used to walk by the windows and actually see how they would fill up the Coke bottles.
And that's what compelled Lourdes to set up shop inside of the aged building. Her background as an architect saw what that building could be and what it could house.
Came inside, which it was completely gutted. And I just kind of fell in love with the atmosphere and the history of it. And it still had it still has the original brick. And the ceiling is the original wood work that it had.
What motivated Lourdes to start baking was a trip she took to San Francisco. In the city, she made a stop to a cupcake shop, and inside that shop, that's where the spark for making baked goods was ignited.
We walked into this really beautiful small cupcake shop, and I just kind of fell in love with the place, and I wanted to bring something back to Brownsville like that.
In 2015, Lourdes began selling cupcakes and slowly transitioned into making custom cakes. And of course, it's no surprise that the designs were out of this world.
That was kind of my passion, decorating cakes, and I love to see people's reactions when they get their cakes.
She needed a big space to store all that love for baking. And that's when Sweetco Bakery was born, giving Lourdes more creative freedom to experiment and explore new ways to create. And boy, has creativity never tasted better. From Oreo or Nutella cinnamon rolls to almond butter croissants, every pastry is unique and delicious.
But I guess I kind of wanted to go outside the box as your regular pastry shop. And our cinnamon rolls, which are our newest addition, they vary from flavors. We have pistachio cream, we have Oreo, Nutella, the original, and we'll try to bring in more flavors, summery flavors for the next months.
And you can wash all that baked goodness down with one of their specialty coffees that pair nicely with your dessert. But don't just take my word for it. Stop by Sweetco Bakery in Brownsville and try it for yourself. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
The Disney Magic is coming to the Pain Arena next week, and Take 5 is giving you the chance to watch your favorite Disney characters take to the ice rink in Hidalgo. Your chance to win yourself some free tickets has come. Call the phone number that you see on your screen right now. Be the first person to give us today's keyword, which is princess. Again, call that number 956-973-5002 to win some tickets to Disney on Ice. Good luck to everyone. And if you're not a winner, you can try your luck again today. Our sister station, Noticias RGV, will also be giving away tickets for Disney on Ice. All you have to do is watch their 5 p.m. newscast on channel 5.2 or cable 1240. Make sure you listen closely for the word of the day. Best of luck. And she's got play-by-plays and the skills to match. Now she's got her 5 facts for us. 5 Facts with Daniela Hernandez is coming up.
Hey RGV, this is Zach with Honest Abe Roofing, checking in with our customer, the American Legion. We are proud to be veteran-owned and operated. We live and breathe integrity. You can rest easy at night knowing here at Honest Abe Roofing, we do it right.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with Patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
Have you been feeling sluggish and out of control? Semaglutide, available at Lee's Pharmacy, can help. Semaglutide is a medication that helps your body produce more insulin and reduces the amount of sugar your liver makes. When taken with a healthy diet and exercise plan, semaglutide can help you manage type 2 diabetes, reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, and death, aid in weight loss. Ask your doctor about semaglutide, available at Lee's Pharmacy. Go to Lee's. They've got it.
Summer vibes on. South Padre Island is the perfect family escape. Step out of your comfort zone and order anything but the regular. Maybe you'll catch a show. You're gonna need a beach day, nature day, fishing day, and definitely a water slide day. South Padre Island has plenty to do for the whole family. Make it a South Padre summer. Book today.
It's Ram Truck Month at Burns Motors. Your choice. Get a new 25 Ram 1500 Tradesman Sport Crew Cab or a new 25 Ram 1500 Tradesman Night Edition Crew Cab for $39,988.
Bigger, better burns. Mission to McAllen.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom in just one day.
Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook, X, and Instagram today.
Camp Rio continues their Get Outside program with archery night tonight at 5:30 p.m. You can get active and try your hand with the bow and arrow at Camp Rio or explore the grounds. And tomorrow morning, the McAllen Public Library has a women's health series talking about gynecological health at 10 a.m. Planned Parenthood and Vail will be presenting a 6-part series, so don't miss out on this great educational event. And the Sergeant Fernando de la Rosa Library has Board Games Day tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Join in on the fun and play games with family and friends. And speaking of weekend events, members of the Take 5 team and myself headed out to the 41st annual Causeway Run at South Padre Island this past Saturday. The event consisted of a 5 or 10K run that each of our team members participated in, and I am very happy to report that not only did we all make it across, but we all had a great time enjoying the beautiful sunrise. And you can catch her on the field or court during the weekends. But today, we're catching our Channel 5 sports reporter, Daniela Hernandez, for her 5 facts. Daniela, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me, Millie.
So we've got you on the Take 5 couch. We're going to learn a little bit more about you. Let's kick it off with your first fact. A very cute fact.
Yes.
You have a Shih Tzu.
I do. I have a Shih Tzu named Jonah, and believe it or not, he's actually 17 years old.
Oh
so he's probably older than both of us combined, girl.
Yeah, oh, there he is. That him?
Yes, he is the cutest thing ever. He kind of needed a haircut after that, but he is adorable. I love him to death. Believe it or not, I got him when I was in 3rd grade, girl.
Wow.
3rd grade. So he loves to sleep. That's the #1 thing he loves to do. Loves to sleep. Yes,
just like me.
Just like me too. When I get home from work after a long day, and he loves to, be outside, enjoy the weather. But as he gets older, I've noticed he'll be outside for just a little bit longer, and he's like, okay, now we're gonna go inside and take another nap.
Aww.
But he is the cutest thing ever, and I actually named him after the Jonas Brothers.
Cute.
Because I was
even
obsessed
cuter
with Joe Jonas.
Who
and
was
I was
it?
like, Joe, Jonah. It makes perfect sense.
It does. It just makes sense. So he's family now,
yes,
obviously.
He is, and he is the perfect addition to our family for 17 years. So we have been very blessed to have him.
Oh, that is so. Well, speaking of family, we're going to talk a little bit more about you and where you were born.
Yes.
So you were born in Harlingen.
Yes, born in Harlingen. So I'm a proud Valley native, born in Harlingen, raised in Weslaco.
Okay.
So I graduated from Weslaco High School in 2017. I'm a proud Panther. I bleed purple and white. And I also graduated from UTRGV. I got my degree in mass communication with a concentration in broadcasting in 2021. So that was amazing to be able to go to school and, also live at home and be with my friends and my family. And that way I wasn't so far away from home.
Right.
So that was really a really amazing experience for me.
Right. And it just makes sense because Daniela is out there reporting on those Valley teams.
Yes.
Because you're a Valley girl.
Yes. And it was just amazing to be able to, be there, go to school there, being in the Valley, and then also being at home. So I'm very familiar, not only with the Valley teams, but also the coaches and the players as well, because I played with them when I was in high school.
Oh, so it just makes it nice to be able to see them again.
It does, yes.
Perfect.
100%.
And we're going to go to your third fact now. So this one I'm excited to talk about.
Yes.
So you went and competed at the UCA Nationals.
I did. So while I was at UTRGV, I also was a cheerleader for 4 years.
Wow.
So I was a flyer. So I was on top of the pyramid.
Oh my gosh.
They would carry me. So I was up in the air flipping and whatnot. But those are some of my friends there. I created lifelong memories and some of my best friends as well being a part of that cheer squad. So we competed at UCA Nationals in Orlando, Florida every year, and my junior year of college we actually placed second in the nation.
Wow.
So we received a medal and we competed on this big stage, and it was an amazing experience, one that I will truly remember for many more years to come.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yes.
And your next fact I'm also excited about, because I will say, she's out there on the field, she's out there on the court, she's giving you those scores.
Yes.
But you were out there literally when you were younger.
Yes.
So that's where your love of sports came from. You were a sports girl.
For sure, 100%. So growing up, I played every sport you can imagine. Soccer, baseball, softball. Softball is actually one of my favorites.
Okay.
T-ball, gymnastics, cheerleading, karate, boxing.
Wow.
I did it all. And, I believe my mom really wanted to put me in all these sports just so I could see which one I enjoyed more. And obviously softball and cheerleader kind of stuck.
Right.
But, I think that really grounded me and helped me, build my athleticism to what it is now. But also, that's where my love of sports grew. And so the fact that that's my profession now, I think it's a really full circle moment.
Right. Well, exactly. And that's exactly why she reports it so well, because she's been in there behind the scenes.
Yes.
And your final fact, I love this fact because I did not know this about you. But
really?
Right next door to Mercedes, Miss Weslaco in 2016. What was that like for you?
So when I was in junior in high school, only sophomores and juniors can compete for the Miss Weslaco pageant. So when I was a junior, I competed, and there was about 12 girls of us.
Oh, wow.
And we, as the pageant continues, it breaks down to top 8, top 3.
Right.
And I was crowned the 60th Miss Weslaco in 2016. So that was such a surreal moment for me because, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna win. Like, like that feeling that you have and being in front of, the judges and so many people that were there in attendance. And it was just such a surreal moment for me because even when my name was called, I couldn't believe that I had won. So that was such a great year for me, being able to, represent the city of Weslaco. I attended, city functions, city groundbreakings, and I truly just wanted to represent the city as best as I could.
Wow. Well, I have to say, I think you're doing a great job
Thank you.
representing your city right here on Channel 5. You can always catch Daniela here, but I'm so glad that we caught you here on our couch to get to know you a little bit more.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
And again, thank you so much for watching us here on Take 5. That's all the time we have. Make sure you're back here tomorrow at 4 for more local stories. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
Wish your home looked something like this? Or this? How about this? Well, wish no more, because getting the home of your dreams is easy during the home makeover sale at Furniture Row. Right now, every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. Like the Levita, only $449. The Skylar sofa, only $899. The Acorn Hill dining set for only $549. And